Now, I refuse to let Wendy's mama show up to the episode like Casper the Friendly Ghost, and we gonna just smooth right past it like Bravo did. Nope. Did have to get her up here. But is y'all ready to talk about the episode? Cue the music.
Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate up for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little joke. And I got my sidekick, Casper, Wendy's mama up here, because I have questions, okay? Now, I'm not going to ask all my questions because it's at the early beginnings of the video, because I feel like my questions may come with a bit of a language, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hold them at the end, but I need everybody to tap in. Now, on a serious note, we do know colorism is a thing that plagues the black community all over the diaspora and all of that. But we do know typically a lot of times in the Caribbeans and in or some African nations, a lot of people really turn to bleaching. And you know, what I wasn't going to do is let Mama Wendy pull up like she done caught Villalago or something like that. You are not Michael Jackson, ma'am. What happened to your skin? What had happened, ma'am? Now, I got some befores and afters of Mama Wendy, so we gonna discuss it at the end of this episode, but I needed to know from the people, did y'all notice Mama Wendy pulling up looking almost like a clear woman? Did you notice? Girl, the lady getting liver splashes and everything. What is going on? Are you putting cream on your skin, Mama Wendy? And if so, I don't like it. You got too many, very dark children to be pulling up like looking like that. Like, that's not how that works. It just don't work like that, because people gonna look at you and look at your churn and automatically begin to scratch their head. Hell, your grandchurn, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. How can you pull up like a clear woman, ma'am? I would say it's giving skim milk, but I'm going to give you almond milk because I don't like it. I don't like it. Black women love your skin. I don't care if you from African, Jamaica, or wherever y'all from. Love your skin. Do not come out looking like Michael Jackson. We see how that worked out for him. I don't like it. But, you know, I'm going to get off of her for now. But let me just say this. The Nigerian, the black on black crime, I don't like it. And y'all let Ashley come in here and divide and conquer like the half clear person that she is. And you know what? At this point, I feel like I blame y'all. Like I blame black people all over the diaspora. But anyway, grab your things. Get all your little snacks, your earbuds, put them in. We'll be cussing. Not as much as like baddies or nothing, but it'll be a little bit of vulgarity. You know what I'm saying? So grab your things and let's get into this episode, child. So now the episode opens up. Wendy is explaining to Ashley why I don't know about the Osu people and the Osu tribe. And she said her and the girl Neka is both Igbo. She said, but the Osu people is considered outcasts or whatever the case may be. She said there was a bad article that basically put out there that Wendy and them is from the tribe of Osu or whatever the case may be. And they said, according to the article, that that's the people who used to give up their kids. Let's get the article up here. Now, I was sitting here wondering to myself, I said, I remember when Wendy first came on the show in 2020 and we found out that Eddie's family basically excommunicated him from the family because he married Wendy. And I'm saying, well, why would them people do that? Because I didn't quite remember. And it all ties back into this Osu stuff. Now, this article was written in 2020, and it basically says, wait, let me see who the article is. Let me give credit. Hold on. It's written by a blog site called Screen Rant or something like that. But anyway, basically the article says, Real Housewives of Potomac, mind you, this is from 2020, how Wendy Osefo's family drama led to a cease and desist order. It says the Real Housewives of Potomac newcomer Wendy Osefo recently issued out a cease and desist letter to her own in-laws amid heightened family drama. Now remember, she mentioned the drama on the show, but she didn't really go into detail. And maybe this is one of the articles. Remember, I'm just reading what they said. This ain't my words. This is what they said. Because I'm trying to tie all this shit up together with Necca in her. Let's get into it. So the article goes on to say, now it appears their appearance on RHOP has only made the family drama that much worse. One of Wendy's estranged in-laws recently reached out to All About the Tea to give their side on why the two families don't get along. Now they say All About the Tea is not credible. They say they be lying. I don't know. Just take this information with how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So it goes on to say, Wendy's family is the Western equivalent of the wrong side of the tracks. Oh, the insider claim. Her family and their ancestors have had bad reputations because of evils stemming from past generations. They are Osu. This is according to All About the Tea in them. And they say essentially cursed. Osu families are avoided by non-Osu people. Let's go. Let's move on. Remember, this is not my words. And I'm not saying that this is true. I'm just trying to see what had happened so I can understand the beef and what's going on. Because we're going to tie this in later at the end. Hold on. The source goes on to say, or the article goes on to say, the source went on to explain why their Nigerian culture is what divides the two families. Now, this is according to her marriage to Eddie. It says, traditionally, when a couple decides to get married, both sides must trace back their lineage to ensure they are from good stock and not Osu curse, explained the family insider. Proceeding with a marriage despite the discovery of Osu lineage is not merely marrying down, but effectively destroying your family, their reputation, and limiting the social mobility of any future children. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying this is true, but this makes all the sense why he has no dealings with his family. Because, listen, over here in America, niggas, y'all don't understand how this shit be running deep in them cultures, in other cultures. See, we think, cause see, our parents don't do no lineage and all that. Hell, we don't even know our own lineage, to be completely honest. But these people take this stuff serious. Now, I'm not saying it's true, but now I'm getting a better understanding why the family excommunicated Eddie, and also why this new beef with Necca is a thing. Because according to them, they say Wendy sent out cease and desist. Girl, I don't know. Let's move on. This is deep. So at the table, Mia decides to talk to Robin and say, hey girl, so, I care about you and I just wanted to make sure you okay because your man been embarrassing you in the media, girl. What's been going on? Like, why is you allowing him to drag you like this? You know what I'm saying? The optics of it is just too much. Robert says, what I'm not about to do is make my husband uncomfortable cheating. That's what I'm not about to do. Juan Dixon has been cheating all my marriage. Why would I give a damn and make him uncomfortable about doing it now, bitch? Y'all hoes need to mind y'all business. I mean, my life is so boring. Why y'all worried about my boring life? Like, I don't understand. Let my nigga cheat in peace. Let him cheat in peace. That's what Robert was saying. You know what I'm saying? That's my roommate. So now, Giselle was like, well, girl, no, she confronted Giselle. She was like, and Giselle, first and foremost, I didn't appreciate you trying to pull me on the side and have no come to Jesus about me, bitch. Mind your business. That's my nigga. Let him cheat. And while you over here worry about the optics of whatever the case may be, bitch, I don't care. I don't care. I allow my nigga to sleep with other women. Get used to it. So now, what's her name? Karen pulls Robert aside because Giselle did tell her that they owe each other an apology. So Karen says, now look, Robert, I don't really fuck with you at all, bitch. Furthermore, it's giving masculine energy sitting across from you. But let's just say this so we can move on, girl. Moving forward, don't repeat no rumors, and I won't, And Robert said, well, okay, I'm not going to do it. I mean, you started it, I didn't. And she was like, girl, well, look, is your marriage open or closed, bitch? Robert professes that her marriage is closed, and I said, bitch, if they close, the 7-Eleven never open, bitch. Let's move on, because this just don't even make no sense. Now, back at the table, Wendy is over there telling the girls, no. Ashley said, oh, Wendy, I heard you doing a talk show. And look at Wendy. Yeah, it's about things that the news media like to shy away from, some controversial, political topics. And I'm saying, girl, Wendy, ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Stop opening business. See, that's why I say degrees don't make you smart, because this shit is stupid. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. Now, Mia was like, well, shit, girl, I don't know. And Ashley was like, well, shit, it's gonna go over my head because I'm dumb as a box of rocks. And Mia was like, well, at the end of the day, she's made it clear that she doesn't want anything to do with me, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So, let her do her little show or whatever the case may be, and we can move on and get it how we live. Now, Wendy over there telling them my show targets people on an intellectual level. You know what I'm saying? And Mia is over there telling her, well, you don't fuck with me, so it is what it is. Now, Wendy was like, well, would you fuck with me if I threw a drink in your face? And I said, nope. Sure wouldn't. I sure wouldn't. NECA tries to get order of what's going on because they going back and forth. And Wendy feels like Mia went on social media and dragged her after the doggone reunion. Now, Mia feels like if you feel like you so high and mighty, why not uplift me? And Wendy said, because you too slow and you low down to the ground. I said, oh yeah, that's that first season Wendy, that season 5 Wendy who came in acting like she better than everybody, which you are better than Mia. I'll give you that. But you know what I'm saying? That's the Wendy we back to, or whatever the case may be. And this is why I like that NECA's on the show, because see, she can't pull that intellectual bullshit with NECA, because NECA got just as much college, even though that don't make you smart, but just as much college as her, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mia feels played. Mia jumped in her confessional and said she really be thinking she taking a high road, but at the end of the day, she's just really going low. She said, but at the end of the day, she's doing this to make herself feel good about herself. She's trying to put me down to make herself feel good. Mia, I don't think that's what it is. Create a face. I don't think that's what it is. It's just the fact of, Mia, you a wishy-washy ass bitch and your face got craters. So, I mean, people don't know what to get from you. People don't have time for your bipolar ass. Girl, get off of here, Mia, like the Bob though. But anyway, NECA pulls Robert aside because she sees a sign of distress when she know it when she sees it. So she said, Robert, are you okay? The girls is dragging you saying your nigga cheating with every bitch up and down the street. Are you okay with him cheating? And Robert said, yeah, girl. My nigga been cheating since I've been with him. I ain't never been faithful. So I don't really understand why they're making a big deal out of it. And NECA was like, oh, okay. She said, well, where you live at? And NECA said, oh, I live in this town. And she said, oh, I live right over there too. So the two are going to meet up for a cocky. This is according to NECA. I don't like it. I don't like the word cocky. I just don't. Anyway, let's move on. So now Robert and her roommate Juan Dixon are walking up the neighborhood. They have never done this all the years they've been knowing each other. He has never showed any type of affection. So they seen a snake on the ground, which was a symbol and a sign, if you ask me. And look at him trying to act like he actually liked Robert. Oh, fed. Girl, you ain't seen Wine so much all of the years this heifer been on this show. Now Wine can't stay off of camera. Probably because he's unemployed and needs to make sure the show goes over so his wife can finish paying the bills. Get off of here. Anyway, I love the fact that Gizzard takes her oldest daughter, Grace, shopping. That's her name, right? Grace. Yeah, because the other one's is Angel in the Door. So she take her shopping. She's going off to college. She said that she's so happy that Grace is finally going off to college. I think Grace is beautiful. And basically she's telling Grace that, she don't need to be at the parties and all of that and da-da-da-da-da. And then she asked her about her prom dress. She said, now, your daddy gonna be here for the prom and you got like little cutouts on the side of your dress. What is your daddy gonna say? And I'm with Grace. I don't give a fuck what he got to say. And let me just add a little piggyback on that too, Grace. Girl, your daddy, they said, I didn't say it, but they said he dropping off more peen at the congregations over here in Atlanta than the law allows, bitch. He done seen cutouts before. He will be just fine, Gizzard. Gizzard, don't ask her how her daddy gonna feel about him seeing her with cutouts when we know they said he cutting out of every woman in the congregation. Y'all got to be strong. But I like that they was in the confessional matching with the colors. Grace is gorgeous. I like Grace. I think Gizzard like Grace more than Angel in the Door. It's just my experience. That's what I think. One of them did say she be treating them different. I don't know. But shout out to Gizzard and Grace. Shout out to Grace. You made some beauty. That's the only thing you probably did right in your life, Gizzard. Make them 3 beautiful girls. Let's move on. So now Wendy's boys are doing their first communion at 35 and 26. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Wendy is giving she's been on a very religious journey since this episode started, which leans me into believing NECA in what she said at the end of the episode that they knew she was coming and that I feel like Wendy knew that Necka was gonna come on here and say what she said. That's why she's showing up with rosaries and all of that. Girl, she got the churn taking their first communion. Them churn don't know what to do. They ain't never did that. She claims that she grew up in a Catholic household. Look, I'm putting the religion on thick, because my mother, she was Catholic, my dad was Protestant, and I remember taking my first communion, and I actually went to Catholic school, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm sitting here saying, Wendy, girl, you have not been this religious all for the last 3 seasons. What we on? Season 8, 3 seasons, girl. Where's the religion coming from, Wendy? Now, what's her name? Happy Eddie want to see the picture. So Happy Eddie looks at the picture. He don't know what to wear. He don't know what to do. From the looks of it, they ain't been to church since they've been married. Girl, she talking about, well, I can't really take my children to Sunday school every Sunday. So, getting their first communion. Girl, Wendy, go lay down. Necka is gonna drag your mama, and that's just what it is. She's gonna drag Mama Wendy because she said that your mama was threatening them, but we gonna get there. So now, basically, she tells the boys that she wants them to go up and try on their communion outfits so that they can get ready and learn how to take their communion. And I'm sitting here saying, girl, all they gotta do is go up to the place and give it and open their hand. I think I went to the Catholic church one time. Either you open your hand and they put it in your hand, or you open your mouth and the pastor, the priest, whatever they call the Catholic people, he put it in your mouth, the Pope or whatever he is. Girl, it ain't nothing to really practice about, but I mean, okay. So now she tell the boys go take off their clothes, and her and Happy Eddie go have a conversation, and she's telling her husband that Necka is the new girl from Nigeria, and you would think we would be friends, but this bitch is coming in trying to drag me. You know what I'm saying? And she said she don't understand why Necka would just come in and try to, say all these horrible things by calling her old Sue and all of that, telling him what Ashley had said. And I'm sitting here saying, why again are you listening to Ashley? You could have just had the conversation with the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Happy Eddie said you don't need to be friends with her. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to say this. Wendy, you are allowing Ashley to come in between you and Necka. Let's just say Necka lying about what's going on in the background. You are allowing that to happen, I'm sorry, because you're not even checking with the source. So that I don't really appreciate. Let's move on. Now, Karen pulled up to Mia's house and refused to give her a hug. She said, bitch, we still on handshaking terms. Said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So she pulls up to the house and she's like, hey, girl, hey, just coming to see you. We got, since they unemployed, Greg or G, that's his name. G is over there playing Mr. Mom. So he's going to take the kids out, for a play date or something, while Mia sits down and talks to Karen. And I said, po G. So Karen sits down and asks Mia how she felt about Wendy inviting everybody to the communion brunch except Robert and Mia, obviously. And so Mia feels like, it is what it is. I don't really deal with the bitch. So, I do feel played that she called me slow because, my son has an IEP and, he gets teased for that, and he may be on the spectrum. Let me tell you something, Mia, you is the lowest of the low to use that as the reason as to why you feel played that girl called you slow. To use your child, bitch, to even put that out there on the airwaves, bitch, you's a dirty bitch, Mia. That's why people don't fuck with you. And I'm with Karen. Karen said that girl didn't know that when she called you slow. So why is you trying to bring that up now? Because that's Mia. But you gotta blame it on her mom because her mother didn't love her neither. So that's why we where we at. Mia, go lay down, create a face. Girl, that girl didn't know you was your child was slow. Now you said he was slow. I don't think the little boy is slow. You the one bringing the little boy into this. And I don't think that was right. You are not a good mother for doing that. Get off of here, Yellow. So now Wendy and Candy Eyes meet up for brunch. And basically, we're going to meet the girl Kamina. I forget her name. I don't want to butcher it up, so let's just call her Kay. Kay pulls up. She owns businesses down the street or whatever. And she said she was at the wine event with Wendy. Wendy, you better tread light using this wine name. I'm going to get Tasha K on your ass. She need the money. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, she's telling Candy Eyes, she was like, well, I did invite Ashley, obviously, and I'm inviting Kay to the brunch. She was like, Candy Eyes, how do you feel about that? And Candy Eyes was like, bitch, I don't care about that hoe. She can come to the brunch. It is what it is, bitch. I'm not going to lose no sleep. I can coexist with the bitch. And so also Wendy goes on to tell them that Ashley told her Necka said that she was Osu, and that was a lie. She said she don't understand why Nneka would be messing with her to Ashley when she didn't even do nothing to Nneka. She does not know her. This is what Wendy is saying. Now, I'm with Candy Eye. See, when you write, you write. Candy, I said, why are you taking that even with a grain of salt? Look who it's coming from, bitch. Ashley, the messiest bitch this side of the Mississippi. Why is you taking anything that this girl is saying for truth? She's a liar, and the truth ain't in her yellow ass. Why are you doing this? And I'll tell you why, Candy Eyes, because I don't care what none of y'all say. Wendy has this thing where she wants very close proximity to clearness. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care. She been asking for them people to love her and approve of her since she got on this show. I don't care. Argue with your mom. Let's move on. So now Karen meets up with Ashley to go shopping at Ashley Stewart or something. I don't know where the hell this was, bitch. Clothes was horrible. I'm with Ashley. Now, you know Ashley can't dress. She dressed like a real good, clear woman, you know. But even if she don't want the clothes, I'm here for it. But Karen asked her when she was trying on her clothes, she said, well, girl, what's going on? Like, how you feel about seeing Candace, you know, at the communion? And Ashley was like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, I ain't got no beef with the bitch, you know. We could, you know, be unbothered and we could be cool. Like, nothing's going on there. Now, Karen also said, now, I do feel like y'all didn't want to mention the girl. She said, because in my spidey senses, I'm seeing that y'all trying to ice the girl out. She said, bitch, I done been here before. I've been here before. So anywho, she goes on to ask Ashley about this lawsuit with her husband and Candy Eyes. And Candy Eyes said, girl, you probably know more than me. Michael don't tell me shit. And I'm saying, girl, Cap, you just don't want to spread what's going on because Michael told you he'll cut your ass off. That's what I'm getting from it. But she said, you know, it is what it is. But that's between him and her. Now, I'm with Karen. It ain't really that deep. But ultimately, that's his choice. If you defamed his name and he got a case, it is what it is. Now, Karen goes on to say, well, girl, Mia told me that she felt some type of way because Wendy called her slow. And she said her child is slow. So that really hit her hard. And I'm sitting here saying, girl, I don't even know why we even repeating that. Now, Ashley don't believe that Mia feels bad. She said Mia is a drama queen, and I'm with you on that. When you're right, you're right. But speaking of being wrong, Ashley said she told Karen that she may have misrepresented what Nneka said about her being Osu, talking about Wendy. She said she may have implied it, but that ain't what really happened. And she told Wendy that the girl said it or something like that, you know. And Karen was like, well, what did she say? She said, actually, she didn't say anything of the sort. I basically lied, you know, for lack of better terms, but she didn't say it like that because, you know, she's still a Karen. Now, don't blame it on the alcohol, Ashley, because that's what Ashley like to do. Ashley love a good, oh, it must have been the drinks or something like that. Girl, just stand in it, girl, and say you said what you said and just tell a girl you lied. That's all. But she said she want to clear it up with Wendy, and we know Wendy gonna accept her because she's almost clear. Let's move on. So now it's the day of the communion brunch. The boys did good according to what's her name? Wendy. She said the boys did good. I mean, I didn't see them having to do much hard work, but she said she's a good, proud Catholic mama. She said everything worked out in his favor. And then somebody said Beetlejuice, and up jumps her mama. I don't care what none of y'all say. That lady look crazy. That lady look crazy. I don't care what y'all say, but she over there telling them that, you know, she's going to be the one praying over the children because these are her children. And I'm sitting here saying, Happy Eddie, is you going to let this woman take over your kids? She said she's the one gonna be praying for them children because them her children. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this. I'll give this to Happy Eddie. Happy Eddie, him and Wendy, that pure dark chocolate skin on them bright colors be sending me to heaven and back. I love this yellow on Happy Eddie. Happy Eddie, you look good, fat. I ain't gonna lie, you look good. You know, Wendy is a proud Catholic mother and a proud Catholic wife. So shout out to y'all, even though y'all ain't been to the Catholic church. Shout out to y'all. So anyway, the girls arrived. They all sit down. Now, Ashley ain't here yet. Wendy's mama comes over and say, hey, girls, is Mia coming? Because if so, I might need to, it sounds like she said, get my red coat or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it was, bitch, I'm glad Mia ain't there. Mia, you probably would have left with 3 legs, bitch. That lady said she was here for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't shout out to Mia for staying home on this one and not being invited. So by this time, Karen invites the girls to do pickleballing. She get that from Ray old ass. And then also Mia wants to confront the fact that Ashley and Candy Eyes has a beef. And she said, can you guys, like, you know, are y'all okay? What's going on? Like, what do we need to do to settle this so that we can move forward as a group? Candy Eyes and Ashley both agree that they can be cordial and exist in the same spaces. They say it ain't no beef. They don't have no issues. It is what it is. And, I'm sitting here saying, I'm glad that they're mature about it, even though Ashley's husband is trying to sue the generational wealth up out of you, girl. Hopefully you make it through. That's all I can say. But anyway, Ashley decides this is the perfect time to come clean about her lying on Nneka, right? And I'm saying, okay, by the time you come clean, now, Wendy could start anew with Nneka and things are going to be okay. Well, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. So Ashley was like, well, hey, girl, remember we was talking and I was saying that Nneka said you was Osu and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She said, girl, turns out I may have stretched it a little bit. Nneka didn't really say that or whatever. It was kind of like me just making shit up and trying to cause a divide. That's what it was. She said, so I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. She said, because, it was misrepresented, and that wasn't supposed to be like that. So, forgive me, bitch, or no, And now Wendy was like, but I can't believe you did that. You said that that's what she said. And you were so adamant that that's what she said. And, Ashley was like, look, bitch, I'm trying to give you an out hole. I said what I said, and I said I lied, bitch. Take it or leave it, like Little Caesar's Pizza. And Wendy, she likes proximity to clearness. So Wendy was like, I'll take it. Now I'm with Ashley, not Ashley, Candy Eyes. Candy Eyes jumps into the confessional and was like, bitch, didn't I tell this hoe is a lying rat dog? How many times do I have to tell this to this bitch? Why is this bitch over here acting like she don't know what's going on? This is Ashley. This is what she does. She is half colonizers. That's what they do, colonize. Why isn't Wendy not understanding this? And let me tell you why, Candy Eyes. I believe Wendy has this thing where she wants to be accepted, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, let's move on because it's really over at this point. And we got to get to the T's and we're going to tie in the article to what had happened. So boom. Now, keep in mind, the article said that it was alleged that Eddie's family excommunicated him because Wendy and them was Osu. Boom. So now Lord have mercy. Nneka and Robert meets up for a cocky and they get to talking. Now we find out because Robin was like, when y'all met, was that y'all first time meeting? She said, because, it seems like, you like her or whatever, but it seems like y'all was acting like that was the first time meeting. And Nneka was like, well, girl, hell no, that ain't my first time meeting her. She said, I've met her before. Now, Wendy, you lied. You said you just met her. You never seen her before. You seen her in passing, but you said you just met her. Now, Nneka said, yes, I have seen her before. I seen her at a party, at a concert, she said, and I seen her somewhere else, she said, and Wendy was giving me the cold stank shoulder, so I really didn't want to, really be bothered. Now, mind you, they know each other because Nneka's husband's cousin knows Wendy's friend. Get the picture up here. I think it's something like that. Yes, take a look. So Wendy's oldest sister, this is according to Nneka, that's Wendy's oldest sister in the red. She is cool with Nneka's husband's cousin, which would be Nneka's cousin-in-law. This is what she said. Look at the diagram. I don't know. So Wendy, her oldest sister, is friends with Nneka's cousin-in-law, and Nneka said that Wendy's sister, when they found out Nneka was gonna be on the show, Wendy's sister had called Nneka cousin-in-law and was like, bitch, y'all, the word on the street is Nneka around here using my sister name for clout. She said, and that's what we not gonna do. Who she think my sister is, Krishan? She not about to do that. Tell her stop going around saying that that my sister know her and that she using her like they know each other. Now, let me just say this. We got to be honest with this whole assessment here. This is a small community. These people know each other. So for Wendy to get up here and say she did not know this girl from a can of paint and I only met her in passing and da-da-da-da-da, even though that can be a true statement, you know of her. You may not know her, but you know who she is and of her. Y'all acting like y'all never met Wendy. Wendy, that's you, your sister and her cousin-in-law on the photo. Wendy, you lied. Wendy, you lied. Period. Point blank. Anyway, Nneka tells Robert that they had been harassing her and being really aggressive towards her for the past 3 weeks. The whole family, bitch. She said the sister been calling and da-da-da-da-da and calling, talking to my cousin-in-law and all of this and that and the third. Now, Robert is floored because Robert can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? She said that girl, her sister, contacted my cousin husband, and you know, it's sad because they've been friends for 13 years. Now, that is a deep connection. So Nneka goes on to say, and girl, it gets worse. Not only have they been harassing and being aggressive, they done went down there and filed a restraining order, bitch. And Robert was like, just for saying you know her? And she was like, yes, ma'am. That's what they did. I didn't do it. That's what they did. And I said, Nneka, why would they be doing something like this to you? This don't even make no sense. And like Nneka said, I don't know her personally, but I met her through in-laws, and I feel like that's messed up that she's doing all of that. Now, Robert is floored. Robert is floored because Robert feel like, girl, it really ain't that deep. Why would she do all of that? So now, Nneka goes on to say that Wendy's mama called her husband's cousin, that's her cousin-in-law, and asked if she ever prayed for her or against her. She said because it is a sin to use other people's names, and she has a shrine, and that if she don't want to know what's going on with the shrine. She said if I put your name on there, bitch, everything gonna go left. I'm telling you not. I'm just paraphrasing what Nneka said when the mama said. You know, she said the mama said you should ask the people who name I done already put on the shrine. Check the people in DMV. Check my record, bitch. Don't act crazy. That's what she said when the mama said. You know, she said she done prayed on a lot of people. Now, this got Robert scared and Nneka scared. You know, because Nneka feel like, bitch, how's you trying to put a spell on me, bitch? All I did was say I might know the bitch or whatever the case may be. Now, all of a sudden, my name got to get put on shrines and all of that. And look at Robert. Now, Robert scared. Robert said, that's probably why my man was about to leave me, bitch. Wendy mama might have put a hex on me, girl. What had happened? And I said, sound about right, Robert. If she put one on you, then good. She put that root on you, but I feel like that root been on you since long before Wendy mama pulled up. Anyway, now let's get into Wendy mama. Now, Miss Mama, Miss Wendy, Miss Casper got up to give the prayer. And take a look at Wendy's little girl face. First of all, even the little girl was shocked because she probably never seen the inside of the church till today. And then secondly, she don't know what her grandmother is really up here saying. And I'm over here with the little girl. I'm scared too. I'm terrified. What is you saying talking about my God and nobody, no weapon formed against my children and all of that? That little girl eyes got big. Churn tell the truth. They innocent. They don't have nothing to lie about. That little girl was sitting up there saying, oh my God, what is my grandma doing? My grandma is tripping. My grandma is tripping. Now let's get into this skin thing. Now, Miss Wendy mama, you're looking a little bright. Pull up the old picture, please. This was season 5, Wendy's mama. Y'all see how black Wendy and Eddie and all of them is, and you know, her sisters and all of that. I'm trying to figure out how did Wendy's mama go from this to what we just saw. Now, let me just be clear. I'm not dragging the lady. I'm just dragging what it looks like it is. Wendy mama looks like she bleached her skin. I don't know if she got vitiligo. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but vitiligo or whatever they said Michael Jackson had. They said he turned white as paper and snow. I don't know. But Wendy mama, what did you do? If it ain't vitiligo, get the other picture back here. Y'all not about to tell me this ain't nothing different. I don't care what none of y'all said what I said. Y'all not about to tell me this is something different because it's not. Y'all let me know down in the comments. What do y'all think about this? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms. Stay away from the bleach, even the bleach for the clothes, girl. And I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.